guys had high hopes for your linebacker from last year with Jay Sean.
Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the UTEP Miners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Miners will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the SMU Mustangs offense will get the first crack at it here. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. To the air, it's Best. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the UTEP Miners offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
I just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miners. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football. He's going to be featured. And still finds the end zone week after week.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Pressure coming. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Throws to the wideout. Rolls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Kane.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Using his legs, it's Kane. The Mustangs are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Looking to throw its best. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Still on his feet at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Right back to the well. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Handoff to the lone back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Scanning the field, it's best. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the Miners with the 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for a man. It's McGee. Quarterback extends the play. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. this team is putting everything. And right now, you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them everywhere. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity today.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back on the move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Miners in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off play action. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Looking to pass. It's McGee. They're bringing heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miners. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Trying to convert this second and short. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Kane. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Knocked off his feet. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. To the air. It's Best. They're trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score UTEP 30, SMU 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. One more snap coming before halftime. Tosses to the quarterback. Gonna let it fly. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, UTEP! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
The Mustangs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Wiggles free. He's going to take off.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough for the first down.
Is made.
37 in their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on 4th down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets it inside the 10. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down coming up. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Miners are on the move. Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the running back. And the Miners have a first down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The Miners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Touchdown, UTEP! And the route is on.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Back to pass, it's Best. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, big juke to get past. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease he gets to the 39? On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Bulldozes his way through. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Mustangs have moved it inside the 20. Fast motion from the offense. Now on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Best. Makes his connection. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3's coming soon.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Touch pass on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
The Miners getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll take the touchdown off the board. A costly offensive pass interference penalty. Remember, both guys have a right to fight for the ball. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Best. Fires on the move. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On the move and looking deep. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Setting up the screen. Smashes through. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
2nd down coming up.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, to the next, to the next. The offensive line, they have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.